Welcome to the Brunch Ladies of Conshy Consignment, where you never know what we will be serving up.
Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing on this August 4th, 2024? All right, let's talk about finding your items a new home and what was going on here at Conshy Consignment this week. So just give me a second here. Let me get us on Instagram, and there we go. All right. So I'm going to start the week with a quote. I'm going to start today with a quote that we started our week with at Conshy Consignment. This is something I've been thinking about. The more you practice gratitude, the more you have to be grateful for. All right. The more you practice it, the more you have to be grateful for. It's funny because it's the same situation, same life, same everything. But when you practice it, guess what? Your brain starts looking for those things. And, I don't know if the universe sent me this quote this week, but I'm very grateful for you all. And I was especially grateful when this happened on Thursday. Yes. All right. So Thursday nights, we do our live sale. And we had some software glitches that at the last minute, I'd spent all day getting ready to hang out with you guys, do the live sale, and there was this glitch. So I am so grateful for you all that you still hang with me. And I am sorry. I know we had new people coming this week, and it is what it is in this, online world, even in real life, right? Things happen, and we have to pivot. And I will be back this Thursday, and it's going to be great. Thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for being so understanding. I understand it was frustrating for us. It was frustrating for, people that didn't see the note and logged on to see the sale, but you can always shop our website and see the items, but we'll be there Thursday. I figured out what the problem was and how to avoid it in the future. So I am super grateful for that. Because, if that happened on a fundraising week, I would have been, we all would have been a little off kilter and devastated. So it happened on a week where I have an opportunity to look, see what happened, and fix it going forward, and hopefully put some things in place so we don't have those technical issues anymore. All right. Not saying it's never going to happen, but all right. So I'm grateful it happened when it did. Thank you guys. Grateful for you hanging with me. And I'm sorry. That's all I have to say about that. Much appreciate you all. All right. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the items we rehomed this week. So every Wednesday, I do a What Sold Wednesday post. Most Wednesdays. Never use the word every. Most Wednesdays, I do a What Sold Wednesday post, and I ask a question. Now, the past couple of times I've done this, nobody has gotten it. I don't know if it's been like too difficult. I was, reaching. So this week, I really wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to see what your favorite items that were rehomed this week were. So anybody that guessed had a correct guess. And they go on the wheel usually for our Resale Therapy live sale. However, since we had that glitch, guess what? You guys are going on the wheel next week. So I'm going to show you some of the things that you rehomed this week and enjoy. All right. Oh, we have a gorgeous Boston Proper skirt. Molly shipped that out. A J. Crew ball cap. Oh, this really cool Bakelite radio from the I forget, was it 1940s or 1950s? It was Emerson brand. It was an old tube radio. It turned on, but it did not work. Maybe some of the tubes needed to be replaced, but I think it went out to California. So hopefully it's somebody that's going to restore that, or maybe they'll use it for decor because it was really, really neat looking piece radio. Loved it. This metal tee that we've had in stock, I just wonder what the story, maybe we'll hear it, maybe we won't. I'm wondering what home it went to and what they were planning to do with it. because it has been in stock, just waiting for the right home for a while. Lots of clothing, some vintage jewelry, that beautiful Calvin Klein. It was a navy blue sheath dress, just so pretty. I bet that's going to a special occasion somewhere. I think it's going to have some really good times. That's what I'm thinking. All right. So one of our favorite customers from last week, Shirley, she bought that dot to dot that I shared this story with you all. She came back and she bought this great bag. It literally says great bag on it. It's a vintage bag. She loves it. And it was cool to send that out. And we're glad she was back. Rocky Mountain Christmas ornament. Woohoo! Some serving pieces, some silver plate serving pieces, a Supergirl comic, a Merry Christmas vintage book. That proceeds of that went to Fearless Living, some bathing suit, some swimwear, some holiday cards. Okay, that was lots of holiday stuff. Well, there's always lots of holiday stuff. Let's see. Oh, this gorgeous R&M Richards drape back gown. Oh, boy, I wonder what that's going for. That was beautiful. Indocraft, a brass piece of signed jewelry here. That was absolutely amazing. That was my Aunt Marcia's piece. That was from her estate. And I'm so happy it found a new home. It sold on Etsy. So I'm hoping they provide a picture of it in use and let me know how much they love it. But I'm sure it's going to a very happy, good home. A bedding, beautiful seashell bedding. Oh, gosh, yes, that was a gorgeous quilt. Every time my mom would come into the basement here, into my e-basement, she would say, I can't believe nobody's bought that yet. It's so beautiful. I did such a good job photographing it. Well, rest easy. It has a new home now, and I'm sure they're quite happy with it. We did get good feedback on it, so I know they're happy with it. Music box, some nice blouses, some other costume jewelry, this beautiful like long dress. Oh darn, I should have looked up the brand on it. I know Molly sold that. It was a pricier brand. Jim Shore collectible, Christmas collectible. Some vintage salt and pepper shakers. I love those. All right, and here we go. We had a Miller High Life t-shirt. Little elephants from the Shriners, like a Shriners pin. An adorable little clown. Let's see some. Oh, this was cool. Vintage 1980s Atari baseball bat. It was, I think it was Pittsburgh Pirates. Yes. There we have the dot to dot. And some plastic charms. They were a fun little thing. A glass apple paperweight. A vintage Abbott's Ruler ice cream. I love those promotional little rulers. If you have any of those laying around, they might be worth consigning or selling and finding the right home if you're not a collector of them yourself. All right, so you see that little kitty cat there, that green little kitty cat, furry kitty cat. That was a magnet. So Avery and I got at the auction a bunch of these vintage magnets, like handmade, 60s, like most of them I think were made in the 70s, but 60s, 70s, and 80s, these handmade, really kitschy, fun ornaments. And I was just excited. I had so much fun photographing and posting them. So I was super excited when somebody picked that as their favorite item that was rehomed this week. There it is. There's the kitty cat, that green fancy kitty cat. It was a large magnet, handmade. I think that was from the 70s. And I just thought it was so fun. But Polly said that was her favorite item. So I was really excited about that. Kimberly loved this otagiri, I think is how you say it, porcelain music box. Arlene loved all the serving stuff. Look, she's got 2 on there. She thought that was great. Carol loved the little Lulu Shriners pin with the elephant. Ruth V loved the classic Adidas sneakers. Yes. And Donna loved the coloring book, the Dot to Dot and Shirley the Story. If you haven't heard the story of the Dot to Dot, you can check out last week's episode of Brunch Ladies. That would be episode 112. And yeah, so those are all the fun things we rehomed this week. And so I will be away for the next 2 weeks, and I will be coming at you the following week. But I will be here for the live sale on Thursday. But for Brunch Ladies, I will be gone for 2 weeks. But I'll be giving you guys updates. I'll still be doing What Sold Wednesday and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of fun. I am going to meet with some friends in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and spending some time there. And then I'm going to move Avery into, fingers crossed, his apartment in Pittsburgh. So he's starting at Pitt this year. So there's a couple little bumps with that. So I'm not sure exactly how long I'm going to be gone, but hopefully it all works out. I'm sure I'll be sending updates because I'm sure there'll be, consigned items I'm bringing him to his apartment or he's purchasing, and things that he will be rehoming along the way as well. All right. Just remember, as you go through the week, the more you practice gratitude, the more you have to be grateful for. And try looking through that lens. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing how quickly it changes things. All right, everybody. I hope you have a lovely week. I will see you on Thursday night for resale therapy. Oh, thank you so much, Colleen. I appreciate it. We might need a little luck. Luck favors the prepared, and we're trying. I know you're moving one into school soon as well too. So, it's challenging, and that's your first one. So, I've done this a couple times, so I don't know that it gets easier, but it is exciting. All right, everybody, have a great week, and I will see you soon. Bye.